Yes, we're back. We're back again in Tourist Bus. We're back to carry on our journey from part one, which is going to be going from here at Corralejo. We're currently stood at the water park, back to the airport, and then back to our garage. The coach for this trip, yes, the awesomely long 148. We made it here okay. Can we make it back okay? Grab that guidebook to Long Things in Fuerteventura, and let's go. So yes, hi there, Steve here. Welcome back to Tourist Bus, and yes, welcome to the very long VDL 148. We're carrying on our trip from last time, where we made the trek up to Corralejo from the airport, and this time we're going to make the return journey. There we go, that's better. Yeah, if you're new to my videos, welcome. Tourist Bus goes out on the channel every single Wednesday. Something from its sister game Firm Bus goes out on a Friday. Something from OMSI, the bus simulator, on a Monday. Every other Tuesday is something from Train Sim. Every other Thursday is something from Flight. A current series on trucking on a Saturday, and some random Sunday videos as well. So plenty of content from me. Please do hit subscribe if you haven't done already. So yes, two-parter, which I only decided halfway through the first part, because this was going to be a pretty long journey. Otherwise, it would have been over an hour, probably an hour and 10-minute video. So thought I'd split it into two and make the return journey a separate one. So in the 148, which is yeah, rather nice as coaches go. Don't really notice the length when you're out on the open road, but you certainly do around town. And it's that great time of the day now. It's going to start getting dusk, which is where the island looks stunning. Just look at it. It just looks absolutely fantastic. Right, straight across here. We go. See, it's not very often I put out a two-part video, but yeah, I didn't really want it to be a really long one. And as you saw, if you watched the first part, I only decided like 2/3 of the way through that was going to be a thing. So trying to limit the time of the video, basically. Yeah, half an hour I think is around that sort of sweet spot for content, which means it's tricky sometimes to know how long these journeys are going to take. I know, large trips can be, an hour and 45 minutes, so didn't want to risk doing a large trip, so went for the medium one, as this one is, and that's going to end up being over an hour for the total duration. So hope you don't mind me splitting it. Hope it's still enjoyable for you if you're watching it, if you've seen both bits. I nearly missed a turning back there as well. There's trees. I can't see the coach has trees in the way. Okay, well they just spawned on and off then. So yeah, the 148, the longest of the coaches from the VDL pack, and so you don't really notice it when you're driving out on the open road, but you certainly do notice it when trying to negotiate around town. Because it's long. This does now mean, because I use the same coach, whatever I use on the Wednesday's video in Taurus Bus, I also use the same coach on the Firm Bus video. It does now mean I'm going to have to use the 148 twice in Firm Bus. So that's going to be a thing. I just realised how loud this thing is as well. Let me turn it down slightly. There we go. Right, back into La Oliva, which just makes me always think, please sir, can I have some more? But yeah, as I said before, there's going to be a schedule change in January. I'm thinking that Taurus Bus may drop back to being once a fortnight, because we are, as great as it is, running out of trips and things to do in the game. Ah, they're walking on off this time. Can't wait for us to get that in Firm Bus. Oh great, we've got AI. As we've got to try and get this thing round here. Okay, thankfully Mr. Mondeo man is waiting. Wow, I've done this lighting look great. It's going to be properly dark, I think, by the time we get back. Brake. Just the way that light is hitting the mountain up there, it's just brilliant. Okay, nothing coming. See the sea? It's the sea down there. At least I think it is. Into Tindaya. The lighting effects seem to have improved. The lighting always looked quite fake. Oh, I don't know, there is a bit there. Oh god, I might knock someone's wall down. Okay, well they spawned on and spawned off. I think I was parked too far away. So we've got to make our way back towards where our home depot is, and then end up at the airport. I don't know why you'd want a trip that starts and finishes at the airport. Surely if you've arrived, you'd want a shuttle service going to your hotel. But hey, I'm not, not going to argue. It's a nice trip. Look at that. Just look at it. It's just brilliant. So the way the engines sound now and the physics have changed, it does make you want to drive, or me anyway, not flat. Wow, look at that. Not flat out. Taurus Plus just never fails to impress me. See, they were taking real engine noises from these coaches, so I'm guessing this is how these things sound. Probably a bit loud, but I like that. I don't like driving coaches and buses and trains and flying planes that are too quiet, because you want to have that noise. You don't want to just sat there with not a lot going on and just relying on the feedback. So I love the fact that we have got some engine grunt going on. Oh, see, the steering went light then, that's awesome. Which did nearly cause me to crash, but minor issue. Right turn to Llanos de la Concepción. And straight on at the junction this time, so you've got to turn around and come back out that way. Okay. Oh, a few people waiting here. Almost looked like they were getting on and getting off again. I've got on, I've seen who the driver is, I'm getting off. Definitely the point where you don't want any AI. Okay, she just walked over a bin. Getting back out of town. This lighting and the Unreal 4 engine are pretty awesome. As are these coaches. The VDL range, I think, are up there as my favourites, especially the awesome little 106, which I have said is, I think, the only coach you need really for Tourist Bus. But obviously you need to buy them all to try them. But Casillas del Angel. And here, not many people here waiting to get on and off. Actually, a few people getting off. The driving wasn't that bad, was it? I do want to mention, as I do in every single video, the Discord server that we have. Sort of 370 plus people in Discord now. Unfortunately, as awesome as that is, only about the same 10 or 12 people actually post anything. So if you want to join an awesome and growing community, but as someone that wants to get involved, wants to start to get to know the people on the server, wants to share screenshots of the games you're playing, and discuss, which coach DLC should I buy for Tourist Bus? Should I buy Firm Bus? What's the best map in OMSI? What are the good mods for ETS2? What's a good train sim route? I want to start flying an X-plane. What do I need? If you've got simulation gaming questions and you want to get involved with an awesome community that will hopefully be able to answer those questions, then do please check out the server. Discord is completely free. There are apps for iPhone, Android, for tablets as well, and PC and Mac. It's completely free and really, really enjoyable. I spend probably far too much of my time in the Discord server. It's one of the first things I check when I wake up in the morning, and one of the last things I'm on before I go to bed at night. And it's what we use to do the voice chat in the streams that we have. We have discussions about what the upcoming flight is, what multiplayer games we're doing. They're all mentioned there. Yeah, we're all interacting with each other throughout the course of the day, and it's a fantastic community. So check it out. I will put a link in the description below. Right, so coming back into Puerto del Rosario again, and that just means we've got to go back to where our home garage is, and then back to the airport, and then back to the home garage again, and this journey will be complete. So yeah, I am glad I split it into two parts, because I do think that an hour-long trip may have been a bit much. If you think otherwise, if you think I should have left it as one, then let me know. Leave a comment below. If you're happy to see longer trips, which I can certainly do in Firm Bus, I do want to come back and have a look at the football DLC again at some point in Firm Bus. Did really like the idea of that. It just ended up being a lot of long motorway trips. So if you're happy seeing the longer stuff in these games, let me know. I do generally try and keep journeys, for train sim, for Tourist Bus, for OMSI, to around the 30 minutes, because I do think that is the sweet spot for watching. For me, certainly, as I've said before, if I'm watching YouTube content, that half an hour is great. If someone puts something out for an hour, I've got to find an hour to be able to sit down and watch it. Right, so they're getting off here. Okay, so back to where our home garage is the next stop. Wow, he didn't stop at the stop sign, did he? Better make sure I do. Drivers like that around. I didn't turn off the displays. We've got both displays. That's why I normally turn off the driver monitor, because it overlaps with the sat nav, which I like to keep on the screen. Yay. Right, left turn here. So it does look quite nice lit up, but you've got that odd lighting effect that I don't see in any other game, where you actually just see this physical beam of light coming from the light. I just don't know if that looks right or not. Could be me. Around the block here then. And then left again. Without hitting the lamppost. Okay, on they get, so I'm getting off as well. Okay, follow the navigation to the final stop. Back to the airport. And then we will come back here again. So you'll go round this roundabout, well, at least another 2 times. Or onto this roundabout anyway. Right, don't follow the don't follow the map this time. I'm going to go in our bus lane. Which is where it's pointing me anyway. Where I'm slightly speeding. So that's the departures section. And the arrivals are down here. Okay, so into this one and over there. And off they all get. and just linger around. All stops been approached. Passenger has been left at a stop. What? Service rating 74%. Well, it's not my fault he didn't get on. I stopped at every single stop. If they choose not to get on the coach, that's nothing to do with me. How can you leave passengers behind when they get on themselves? Unless I left too early, maybe. Okay, that was a thing. Right, so make our way back to our home garage then. After a successful ish journey. I left some passengers behind, but you know, it's all good. Slightly cut the roundabout. Any fuel, do we? No, 3/4 of a tank is fine. Not that I'd even attempt to get that thing in there. Back we go. So yeah, enjoyed driving the 148 again. Next time, I think we're back into the intercities. I think we've done the intercity, then we did the MANs, then the comfort class, then the Skyliner, now the VDL. So yeah, I think it's back to the intercity again. For the next video, we'll have to use the 148 twice in Fernbus, just so it keeps them easier for me. I generally record them one after the other. I record Tourist Bus and then I record Fernbus, so I know what coach I'm using. That's why I do it. Easy for me to keep tabs on which one. Anyone would think I'd be professional, you know, write these things down or something, you know, what journey I've done in what coach. No. Which is why in OMSI you end up seeing the same route every few months. I always need someone to do my admin for me and keep track of what I've done and what I haven't done. Ooh, I thought he wasn't going to stop then. Right, there we go then. We've made it back. We will park this there. Turn the lights off. No. So there we go. I enjoyed that journey. Hopefully you didn't mind me splitting it into two. As you say, it wasn't something that I planned. It was something that I thought of on the fly, basically. As I was doing the first part of the journey, I decided, actually, I'll do this into two. But there we go. We made it in the end. So next time it'll be a normal-ish journey in the intercity again. Don't forget to check out my other content. OMSI on a Monday, this on a Wednesday, Fernbus on a Friday, some trucking on a Saturday, and every other Tuesday is Train Sim, every other Thursday is Flight. And do please have a look at the Discord server. If you're watching this and you're in the Discord server and you haven't communicated with anybody yet, you're one of those many people that arrive and then just lurk. Jump in, join in. As you can see by the conversations that go on, it's a great bunch of people in there that are chatting on a regular basis. From, you know, we've got from 14-year-olds to people in their 60s, communicating with each other daily. So if you fit into that criteria, then join in. Just say hello, post some screenshots, ask some questions. You'll soon get involved in what I think is a fantastic community. So I will leave that there. Until the next time, if you have been. Thanks very, very much for watching.